On August 24, 2025, a heroic act turned tragic in Dresden, Germany. John Rudat, a 21-year-old American model and paramedic from New York, was brutally stabbed while protecting two women from harassment on a tram. Around midnight, Rudat intervened when two men harassed female passengers on tram line 7. One attacker stabbed him with a 6-inch blade, leaving deep facial wounds requiring extensive surgery. Rudat, who was visiting his former exchange family, now faces a long recovery. A GoFundMe campaign has raised over $48,000 to support his medical expenses. German police arrested a 21-year-old suspect, but the second attacker remains at large. The US Embassy condemned the attack, urging German authorities to bring the perpetrators to justice. Rudat, from his hospital bed, called for stronger action against violence. John Rudat's courage saved others but came at a cost. Visit the GoFundMe link in the description to support his recovery. Let's stand with a hero.
First of all, how are you doing at the moment?
I'm doing good. The couple days after the knife attack have been really busy, really trying, and a lot's been going on, a lot's been restructuring. A lot of people have reached out to me recently and given me so much support, especially from the citizens of Dresden, and it's so deeply appreciated. I feel great, no pain, I'm confident, I'm proud of this scar, and you know, I'm happy, I'm here.
It is night. What happened on the streetcar tram?
So essentially, I got on the tram with my friends and we were headed downtown, and I had visualized this girl when I walked in there. She was sitting by, and we sat down, you know, we're talking with each other, having a good time, we're smiling, we're there for a good time, we're headed down to the city. This is just one other normal night for us, and this is just one normal night spending with Frank and Nico, both my friends and my host brother. In a little bit into the tram ride, a man came on and started to harass the young lady and another lady that was present. Now that young man raised his voice, he assaulted the lady, grabbing her, throwing her around, and I tried to intervene at first. There were some words said that led me to believe that they knew each other somewhat, so I sat back down originally, and my friend and host brother were generous enough to translate that. But the man didn't lower his voice, and he kept being aggressive to the girl, and after I sat down, he took a little lap around the little bay area in the tram and kept just ramping himself up with his words, getting angrier and angrier, shouting, screaming, acting violent towards that young woman, and came right back around. She stood up, he grabbed her, hit her with a closed fist, and threw her down on the chair. That is when I saw it fit to intervene to maintain and respect her safety, trying to de-escalate the situation. I reached out my hand to the man, trying to push him back. We're keeping distance between me and him and her, but he took that as a sign he could fight me, or a sign to be physically aggressive towards me. And so he was, and he threw his strikes, and we had a slight altercation and exchange, which led to him trying to continue to attack me even after I had maintained distance and reached out my hands, open hands, and trying to protect the young lady. Subsequent to that, a man had, unbeknownst to me, come around the corner on my right, and I just looked to the side after I heard a slight click. The knife went right over my face. I stepped backwards, and my entire hand was red when I touched my face, and that's when I knew I had been brutally cut.
Oh. Why did you intervene and help the lady?
Why did I intervene and help? I saw it as my duty and responsibility as a man. I was raised a particular way when I was young. If we see a woman being unnecessarily attacked, and not even unnecessarily attacked at all, physically, verbally, harassment, anything directed towards a female from a man, we intervene. Whether it's to de-escalate the situation and separate both parties, obtain that information and use that for future purposes, or it's to de-escalate the situation if it goes physical. And in this case scenario, that man chose for the situation to go physical, and this is the result.